Today, we're re-embarking on a culinary adventure to a corner of Morocco that often flies under the tourist radar, but is an absolute powerhouse of flavor, the city of Oujda and the entire eastern region. Forget what you think you know about Moroccan food, because we're diving deep into the unique, hearty, and incredibly delicious street food and local specialties that define this area. So grab a snack, you're going to need it, and let's get exploring. Our first stop is for a true Oujda icon, a dish you'll see locals grabbing on almost every corner. It's called Karan. Now, imagine a savory, warm flan made, not from eggs and sugar, but from chickpea flour. It's baked until it's firm on the outside but still soft and custardy in the middle. They slice a warm piece, stuff it into a fresh piece of Berkoukech, and sprinkle it generously with cumin and salt. It's simple, it's filling, and it's the ultimate Oujda comfort food. For just a few dirhams, you get this warm, creamy, spiced sandwich that's just pure, unadulterated deliciousness. It's the taste of the city in a single bite. Now, for the more adventurous eaters, let's talk about something truly traditional, Boudane. This is a unique type of sausage, and it's a testament to the nose-to-tail eating philosophy that's been practiced here for centuries. It's a casing, often made from tripe, that's stuffed with a flavorful mix of rice, rich spices, and sometimes finely chopped organ meats. This isn't your average sausage. It's then roasted, often in a communal neighborhood oven, until the outside is crisp and the inside is aromatic and tender. The blend of textures and the deep, savory spices make boudane a memorable and authentic taste of Eastern Morocco. It's a dish with a lot of history and a whole lot of soul. If you're visiting during the colder months or just need a meal that feels like a warm hug, you have to try Berkoukech. This isn't your typical light and fluffy couscous. Berkoukech uses large hand-rolled pasta-like grains, sometimes called Moroccan pasta. These large pearls are cooked in a thick, savory, and often spicy broth, loaded with vegetables and sometimes meat or legumes. It's a rustic one-pot wonder. Each spoonful is packed with hearty grains and a rich, fragrant sauce. It's the kind of dish that families gather around, a real centerpiece of home-style Moroccan cooking that you can luckily find in many local eateries. And you can't talk about Moroccan food without mentioning the incredible slow-cooked meat dishes. While you might know about tonja from Marrakech, Oujda has its own incredible versions of slow-cooked goodness, like mrouja. We're talking about tender chunks of lamb or beef, slow-cooked for hours with a magical blend of spices, often with sweet notes from honey, prunes, and raisins, balanced by savory spices like ras el hanout. The meat becomes so tender, it just falls apart with a gentle touch. Finding a local spot that serves this from a giant clay pot is like striking culinary gold. It's a rich, complex, and utterly luxurious taste experience. Let's shift gears from savory to sweet, because the energy-boosting snacks here are legendary. I'm talking about zamita, also known as selu or svove. This isn't just a dessert. It's a powerhouse of nutrition. It's a mix of roasted wheat or barley flour, ground almonds, sesame seeds, and a whole host of aromatic spices like anise and cinnamon. It's all bound together with honey and either olive oil or melted butter. You can buy it as a crumbly powder or a dense paste. Especially popular during Ramadan for its energy-giving properties. Zamita is a nutty, sweet, and incredibly satisfying treat that's both delicious and good for you. Another comforting, almost breakfast-like dish is marmouze. This is simplicity at its best. It's made from crushed wheat or barley that's slowly cooked in milk or tangy buttermilk until it becomes a thick, creamy porridge. It's often lightly sweetened with a drizzle of honey or a sprinkle of sugar. Marmouze is wholesome and warming, a taste of the Moroccan countryside. It's a humble dish, but one that's deeply rooted in tradition and provides a gentle, nourishing start to the day. Of course, no street food tour would be complete without the classics that Morocco does so well. You'll smell the poulet roti or rotisserie chicken from a block away. Golden brown chickens turning slowly, their skin crackling and crisp, juices dripping down. They chop it up for you and serve it with a pile of crispy fries and a side of flavorful sauce. It's a simple pleasure, but one that's executed perfectly. Then you have merguez. These long, thin, fiery sausages are a North African staple, made from ground beef or lamb and seasoned with a punchy blend of harissa, cumin, and other spices. They are grilled over open flames until they're smoky and sizzling. Stuffed into a baguette, it's a quick, spicy, and satisfying sandwich that's full of character. And right next to the merguez grill, you'll often find Kefta skewers, seasoned ground meat, packed with herbs like parsley and coriander, grilled to perfection. The smoky char from the grill is everything. Let's move on to the incredible array of baked goods and flatbreads, because this is where Moroccan street food truly shines. First up, emessimin. This is a square, flaky, layered flatbread that's pan-fried to golden perfection. It's like a hybrid of a crepe and a croissant. You can have it plain, drizzled with honey and butter, or stuffed with savory fillings like spiced onions or cheese. It's chewy, crispy, and utterly addictive. Then there's its cousin bagra, the thousand-hole pancake. This spongy, light crepe is famous for the tiny holes that form on its surface as it cooks on one side. These little pockets are perfect for soaking up a warm syrup of melted butter and honey. Watching them being made is mesmerizing, and eating them is even better. For something a bit more like a donut, you have to try sphenge. These are light, airy, deep-fried rings of dough sold piping hot from street carts. They're crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, and often dusted with sugar. They are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up, especially with a hot cup of mint tea, and don't miss out on the cookies. Oujda has its own version of coq, a ring-shaped biscuit, often flavored with anise and sesame seeds, giving it a delightful crunch and a unique aromatic flavor. And of course, there's makraut, a beautiful semolina pastry stuffed with a sweet date paste, then fried and soaked in honey. It's dense, sweet, and absolutely divine. When it comes to drinks, you have to try the fresh juices or asir. Stalls are piled high with oranges, and you can get a glass of freshly squeezed juice for next to nothing. But the real star is the avocado juice. Yes, avocado, it's blended with milk, sugar, and sometimes other fruits like bananas or dates, creating a thick, creamy, and surprisingly delicious smoothie. It's a meal in a glass. And for a truly unique local experience, you might see vendors selling babouche or snail soup. Especially popular in the cooler evenings, these snails are cooked in a hot, spicy, and fragrant broth. You're given a small bowl and a toothpick to pluck the snails out. The broth itself is believed to have restorative properties, and it's a cherished local delicacy. It might not be for everyone, but it's an authentic taste of Moroccan street culture. The food of Oujda and Eastern Morocco is a journey of its own. It's rustic, generous, and packed with spices and traditions that have been passed down for generations. It's a region where every meal tells a story. So, what do you think? Which of these dishes would you want to try first? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me on this delicious journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next culinary adventure. Until next time, happy travels and happy eating.